Huh. That fucking sucked. We could talk, right guys? You and me, I'm just talking into a camera right now, but I'm gonna talk like I'm talking to an audience because that's what I do on here. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble. What the fuck? I feel like for the last few years the Royal Rumble has been exactly that. What the fuck? Nothing has been seeming to go right in the Royal Rumble. It's either we get what we want or we fucking hate it. And that's exactly, I think, what happened tonight. No knock against Randy Orton. This has been a trend for the last few years. It's nothing against the person that actually won, except for maybe Roman Reigns in 2015. It's because we didn't get to see the person we wanted to win the Royal Rumble. So anyone who does win the Royal Rumble, besides that one person we wanted to see, is gonna get booed. If you listen to the crowd reaction after the Royal Rumble, Randy Orton was getting booed. There were no surprise returns. The only surprise really was, in my eyes, Ty Dillinger, but that really wasn't a surprise. He came in at number 10. Everyone was speculating for weeks that he was going to come in at number 10 because he is the perfect 10, and I get that. That was perfectly fine, and I understand that. But there were no surprise entrances, no returns, no debuts, nothing of the sort, nothing of the matter, and that just angered a lot of fans. There's a lot of people ranting on Twitter right now, and a lot of people probably making the same video I'm making right now, but I'm just airing my grievances and my opinion to you right now. I honestly thought, and I read this before on a What Culture article, the one person that maybe should have won that would have made the most sense right now would have been Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, to win the Royal Rumble, would solidify his entire career. He's done everything there is to do in the WWE and in wrestling in general, and he probably deserved to win the Royal Rumble tonight. It would have been the perfect setup. Him and Kevin Owens have been building a storyline for the last about 6+ months about being best friends, and they've teased the potential breakup and the split between these two friends, turning them into bitter enemies. Kevin Owens retained the Universal Championship tonight against Roman Reigns. For Chris Jericho to win the Royal Rumble, that would be the perfect setup for Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho, the two former best friends, to face each other at WrestleMania. That would have been a dream scenario, a perfect setup. But no, there were some questionable entrants in the Royal Rumble. James Ellsworth, fuck you, I hate you. Jack Gallagher was in the Royal Rumble. Why? I didn't think cruiserweights were going to be in the Royal Rumble. If any random person was going to be in the Royal Rumble, I honestly thought they were going to bring in the WWE United Kingdom champion Tyler Bates to come in and be in the Royal Rumble to showcase him. That would have been a smarter decision than to have Jack Gallagher, who in my opinion is great in what he does, but he didn't deserve that spot in the Royal Rumble. That should have been reserved for maybe a Tyler Bates, maybe a Samoa Joe, maybe a Finn Balor, maybe a Kurt Angle. Someone that we haven't seen before or haven't seen in a long ass time, not Jack Gallagher. Roman Reigns coming in at the 30th spot just gave every single wrestling mark a fucking heart attack. I was so ready to just fuck you, WWE, when he came in at the 30th spot, because Roman Reigns is being so pushed down our throats. But what's WWE's answer? Let's put him in at the number 30 spot. Let's push him to the stars. Let's push him to the moon, because he's Roman Reigns and Vince McMahon loves Roman Reigns, right? There was so Kalisto, why the fuck are you in the Royal Rumble? You can just fuck off. Braun Strowman not making it as far as I thought he was going to make it, being eliminated by Baron Corbin of all people. I thought there was going to be a showdown between himself, The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, and Goldberg, and trust me, I'm going to get to the Brock Lesnar-Goldberg thing in a while. There's just a lot of shit that happened in this Royal Rumble. But they built up Braun Strowman to be this monster of a man that they call him, and they have him be eliminated so quickly. It's just like every year they keep saying the Big Show. How is anyone going to be able to eliminate the Big Show? And every year he gets fucking eliminated from the Royal Rumble with ease. But they built up Braun Strowman to basically be the next giant, and they have him be eliminated so quickly. I thought at least he was going to make it till the very end. At least maybe the last 5 or 6 guys that were going to be in the ring were going to be Braun Strowman, maybe a Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, and a couple other guys. But other than that, I didn't think he was going to not last that long. The whole thing with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, Vince McMahon is bending over backwards, just shitting out money for these guys to just take and leave, because how much money did Brock Lesnar get paid to fucking once again get squashed by Goldberg in what now is the 3rd time that he's been really beaten by Goldberg? The first time WrestleMania 20, the second time in the fucking squash match of the century at Survivor Series, and now he gets quickly eliminated from the Royal Rumble by Goldberg after taking a spear. I know they're trying to build it up for a WrestleMania match, and I understand that, but there's better ways to do it than just, because now it seems pretty obvious. They're not going to have Brock Lesnar lose 4 times to Goldberg. Brock Lesnar is going to come out on top at WrestleMania, and that's going to be the end of it. He's going to get his victory. He's going to say, okay, I've had enough with you, and now I'm going to move on. There's better ways to do it. That's not the way to do it. The Undertaker coming in and eliminating Goldberg was a nice touch, kind of a dig to WCW once again, like a WWE guy's eliminating a WCW guy. Kind of nice dig to once again show that WWE is, the selfish sons of bitches that they really are, and they like to make a joke about anyone. So that was kind of cool to see that little face-off, as short as it lasted. And then Roman Reigns eliminates The Undertaker. Do we want to see Undertaker versus Roman Reigns? Not really. I don't really want to. But as long as Roman Reigns isn't in the title picture, I guess. But yeah, this is a really weird Royal Rumble. Really strange. Wasn't the worst Royal Rumble of all time. That goes to 2015 Royal Rumble. Or any other Royal Rumble. There's a lot of worst Royal Rumbles. This wasn't one of them. It just is very underwhelming, because I think by announcing that you were going to have so many people, you're going to have these like colossal giants in this match, like The Undertaker, like Brock Lesnar, like Goldberg, there wasn't really any more room to put anyone else, and they announced a lot of people in the Royal Rumble, which I don't think they've really done before. They'll announce like 5 or 6 guys to be in the Rumble, but other than that, it's pure speculation. But this time they announced like at least 15 guys that were going to be in the Royal Rumble, so you already in the back of your mind had that set that, okay, those 15 guys are going to be in the Royal Rumble. There were so many open spots where they could have had someone return, someone debut. You didn't have to have all 3 members of New Day. Gladly would have taken out Xavier Woods. Kalisto again, Jack Gallagher, Roman Reigns I don't think should have been in the Royal Rumble to begin with. James Ellsworth, obviously. Enzo didn't need to be in the Royal Rumble. Who else fucking lasted too long or didn't last long enough? Mark Henry, I guess because he's from Texas, I guess, so you need a nice Texas pop. But Randy Orton winning, John Cena also winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship tonight. It just seems like WWE is resting on its laurels. Laurels? Laurels. Laurels. But they're going back to an old faithful, and I know that John Cena and Randy Orton have had great matches in the past, but this isn't 2009, people. This is not 2009. We're not, like, back when, Cena and Orton was a huge deal. It's like okay, we gotta see this match again. Like, we don't really want to see. We want to see something new. With all the talent that they have on the roster, for them to keep going back to things that worked in the past just doesn't make sense, because you have so many guys on the roster that are that are main event potential worthy, but you're not giving them the opportunity, so that's why people don't see them as main eventers, because you're not giving them the chance to shine. They keep going back to people that have already been in that spotlight, that don't need to be in the spotlight anymore. Why not give AJ Styles a chance to main event WrestleMania? Why not give Kevin Owens the chance to main event WrestleMania? They're not going to get that chance now because obviously it's going to be one of these top guys, one of these top matches. So looking at the WrestleMania card right now, you got potentially, and this could change, I don't know. This all could change, and that's the reassuring part, but the scary part is that this all could happen. So we've got Lesnar Goldberg 3, which I don't want to see. I didn't even want to see Lesnar Goldberg 2. Potentially Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Roman Reigns is going to get booed the fuck out of Orlando. Cena Orton, if something doesn't happen at Elimination Chamber, I guess. And I guess you could still make something happen if Jericho and Owens. Maybe Jericho wins the #1 contender spot for the world title, but I don't really see any. Oh, and also Triple H and Seth Rollins. That's a match that's gonna happen. That's probably the only match that anyone is really happy about that's actually gonna happen at WrestleMania. Definitely intrigued. Not gonna stop watching, like some people have claimed on Twitter that they are gonna stop watching WWE now. They gotta take a break because Vince McMahon is out of touch. Definitely not gonna stop watching because it's a habit now. It's Raw's on Mondays, SmackDown's on Tuesdays. It's become habit now, and if I don't watch it, and then I'm out of rhythm, and then all the shit breaks down. So yeah, the Royal Rumble happened. It was a thing. Everyone was really excited about it. The other matches on the card were fine. You know, I could have done without Cena winning, but we kind of all predicted that AJ Styles is not going to go over on John Cena 3 times. So we kind of had to expect that, as much as we all wanted AJ Styles to win. Kevin Owens winning was great. Kind of interesting with the Braun Strowman thing. I really thought they should have had Kevin Owens just beat Roman Reigns clean. Just beat him clean. You know, beat the hell out of him. Show Kevin Owens is a killer destroyer that he can be. He's kill Steen kill, or kill Owens kill, whatever. Fight Owens fight. You know, show he's the legitimate badass that he needs to be, that he really is. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, the Club winning the tag team titles. That was nice. That was really nice. Glad to see those guys win the titles. The women's championship match was fine. Didn't have any problems with that at all. There was some other matches. The Cruiserweight match, Neville winning. I don't know. I like the title on Neville. It's just that they've been going, like, they're playing hot potato with the Cruiserweight title. It was TJ Perkins, then it was Brian Kendrick, then it was Rich Swann, now it's Neville. In the span of a couple months, we've already had 4 champions with the Cruiserweight Championship, so kind of like the NXT Championship, right? So, what other matches were there? I mean, Sasha Banks and Nia Jax, that was just a squash match, really. Kind of make Nia Jax look like a monster. Sasha Banks deserves better, though. We all know this. But what really are they going to give her? Because there's only really 4 or 5 women on Raw's roster right now. You got Bayley, Charlotte, Sasha, and Nia Jax. And Dana Brooke, but I don't count her. Then you had the 6-women tag. I didn't even see the 6-women tag. I honestly thought that match was going to go on after the Cena Styles, kind of like a filler. But I guess it was on the pre-show. I had no idea. I must have missed it, because the first match I saw was Cesaro and Sheamus against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. That was the first match I saw. Must have missed a 6-woman tag, but I heard it was okay. So yeah, that's the Royal Rumble in a nutshell. That's about it. Did anything else happen on the Royal Rumble? Not really. So that's gonna do it. The Royal Rumble was subpar, underwhelming, is what I have to say. No real surprise returns. A lot of questionable decisions made on WWE's behalf. So interesting to see where they're gonna go. But that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought of the Royal Rumble in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like. Go to zazzle.com/AaronGTV to pick up the Aaron GTV shirt. The What's Funny t-shirt. Go pick up the hat. The hat is awesome. Wear it every single day. I'm not wearing it right now though. I'm wearing the Elite hat. A lot of people actually did think, side note, they actually thought that Kenny Omega was going to be in the Royal Rumble tonight, which, when he clearly came out in one of the Being the Elite episodes that came out this week, saying that he's staying in New Japan, so I don't know why people are so dumb. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts on the Royal Rumble will be, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.